this video, I'm going to show you how to do the exact same question we just did. Only I'm going to show you how to do it a little faster. You still have to take the time to write out, the net, all right, and label up what you know, what you don't know. Label up the areas that are the same because that'll help make things a little easier in the next step. And then you can just go, I'm going to change that to a thin pen. SA is equal to A1 times 2 plus A3 plus A4 times 2. What you're going to do now is you're going to sub in the equations for the areas. Alrighty, so it's the equation for area 1. Well, area 1 is the circle sector. So it was, and we have 2 of them, so we have 2 times pi r squared times f plus, in this case here, this was d times 2 pi r times, and this was f, times 2 pi r f plus 2 times this shape, and this was the r times d, r d. We look for common things we can pull out using distributive property. I'll show you how you can pull. There's a whole bunch of ways you can do this. There's 2 ways really, and I'll show you one way and then I'll show you another way. It's worth your time to watch this because it'll show you how you can pull things or group things together. Each of these groups has a 2, and each of these groups has an R. So I can yank a 2 and an R out to the front. And that's what I'm going to do in this video anyways. And if it doesn't get too long, I'll show you the second one, and if not, I'll make another short one. 2R. So I've yanked a 2 and an R out. So let's start seeing what we've left. We left a pi RF there. I've left a plus D is there. There's a pi here, and there's an F there, plus 2 and the R are gone. There's only a D here. So now we can sub all our stuff in and solve. So surface area 2 times R was 4 cm, bracket 3.14 times 4 cm times the 265 over 360. We can shove in the decimal in the next step, plus 10 cm times 3.14 times, show again the degrees, 265 over 360, and get your little symbols there. I forgot them here. And then plus 10 cm. So on the outside, we have 8 centimeters. On the inside, this becomes 12.52 cm times 0.762, I think, 0.762, 0.36, totally different, 0.36, 0.36, 36, plus the 10 times that will equal 31, not 21 there, Watson. Wow. 31.4 times 0.736 plus 10 cm, 8 cm, and now we need our calculator to get some stuff done. So 12.52 times 0.736 equals 9.215 cm plus, that should be a cm right there, the 31.4 times 0.736 equals 23.11 cm plus 10 cm. So it's a little quicker for you guys since you can just use your calculator to rip through this. We'll add up all these, get one answer. So 20.11. That will affect. Let's clean that up. 23.11 plus 9.215. See, dang. Hang on. 9.215 plus 23.11 plus 10 equals 42. And you'll notice, if you know your math, 42 times 8 equals roughly 320, so we're pretty close. 42.325. 42.325 cm, 8 cm equals, and then you get your final answer, times 8, which is pretty much it. 338.6. 338.6 cm squared, and compared to our other answer, like 338.8. All right, so we're within, 2/10. That's really close. So if you know distributive property, if you notice the other page was covered. This was just manipulating the formula first, subbing in and solving, and we should have our variables listed here. But I'm just trying to show you it. Now, there's another way you could rip them out. I won't solve it, but I'll show you it. You don't have to pull everything out. I'm just going to focus in on these two, and I know that I could pull out 2 pi r from each of these groups. So another way it could have looked at this stage, and then subbing in and solving, might have been 2 pi r. And that would leave me with r f plus d plus 2rd. So this other one here, I just don't touch. And then you can sub in and solve, and it all depends on what you want to do. Okay, and that really is it, all right, for distributive property. I personally find distributive property to be incredibly useful. It saves me time as long as I double check everything to make sure that I'm pulling out what I think I'm pulling out, and I pull out what I want to pull out, all right? So it just depends, okay? And that's it. So if you can, look for things to make your life and look for things to make your math easier and simpler. The biggest idea here first is getting this net, and then writing out the correct formulas if you want to use distributive property. The net is massively important for this stuff.